Eti, what's many expected Senka ebeye the good news yet sene anapeno atene around says still ano ye deny Thomas Partey visa. Eti mo coming across some of these videos no.
Se see we say yes so breaking news. Yankasa ye edisia enana pakwa na ye kan ho asem Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey na samwa ba ya na ye ka se oh ya dia Canada for so mompene ma ne ma na sesi ya ye ka se no ababeto dwa se ya grant no visa no tinyame adoma wokwa kugina nyame adoma ochina ogina ne na so nti we de ye da mpemfo asepa se omotimi a rectify and say Foreign Affairs Ministry led by Honorable Samuel Kujato Ablakwa de betu just wo die chiri nti ye da set result etimi efri mu de abreye nti na obibia enhye no so sa emfa mai
we are say obi a obabi amekokwa eye ne ya eye Panama for midfielder wono yesi wanya injury eti matches omo ye warm up nya wanya bi eti na nipa bi gidi sanhwe ya na ochina Wednesday ye no omo match no ombebo seze die Partey die nyame adom wanya visa go woni nemu enti ochina nyame yadom a Partey Ghana ene Panama wo Canada Toronto Stadium ojinam Ose Ghana papa Partey go.
It is unfortunate say judge no I didn't decision no aba and decision no and say Thomas Partey into me enjoying the Blackstars ewo Canada nyankopon ya adoma ochina 17th of June 2026 eti yeba penny kodo cancel win empire okobo ye won poano ni yina no
me vampire Emma Junior Thomas Partey. How do you sit now? And I am Partey visa all around Canada. Nobody can stop the Yamesano. Thomas, Messi when you just have a BM. Your happiness will come back again. Don't fear nobody. Believe yourself and believe God. I do not make the henny. My grandpa just one vampire mouth. Many pudding at home. I come out see some more bastard. Mush Yamensa. Madam Queen, a chamber, a bettini pansa. Sina, born a too straight.
Amfa adenti ena amfa enunti ena yewaha for this particular video. I have got 24 that my message so be me a subscribe button so no wa click the bell notification icon. So without wasting much time, let's get into the story. So me the arguments ne bro earlier actual and yoma Thomas Partey lawyers if you court on right and judge no ne final orders are or the buyer and then no end out with him I was screen so no 80 Thomas Partey lawyers ekopie mu wo court no na mo hwehwe enema kakra bi de fi court no mo se na bidi kaka che ono say judicial review no ebe take time so omo deny obi visa to go through the judicial review no ebe take time na omo sre senka ombe excuse the normal process omo go through after say you deny obi visa na omo expeditive process no na afa so omo point out say inipa na o refuse Thomas Partey visa no or ye mistakes emra na or go through Thomas Partey visa application enti po no on be say court no ema order se na ebe ya on be transition Thomas Partey from the temporary residence visa na or apply ye no na the so court ni betumi a ode order ba no mama Thomas Partey a temporary residence permit. Enti eno ene nyoma omo court ne wono mo so omo kọ akokosre ene e odawa enti judge no tenase no factor established e court no enim ene say Thomas Partey Ghana ni abranti a obobo na Ghana qualify about 2026 FIFA World Cup no emu na it was on the 21st of May 2026 and Thomas Partey apply here for a temporary resident visa so Ghana ebebesi akan Canada on the 17th of June into a say as Blackstars captain, a key player, or babesi a kind of into a moment service, a moment application and to Emma Thomas Partey fails her application. There is a portion of visa application mo mubisa say what committee crime be pay ya arrest to pay, ye charge you with offense be paying, and now say ya convict to mind be so paying, and now some particular box no. Thomas Partey take it no. And na me di ka catch say the lawyers argue our courts dem one mo say enye Thomas Partey na fail application on a third party be near there. So I've brought you the arguments and I'm sure you are following this one. Good. In the court it was established say Thomas Partey take it no. Or take it no on the 25th of May 2026. And a Canada form immigration form from IRCC4 issue procedural fairness letter. Now, this letter no letter be or modern mal catcher say, you notice one or two issues be or application in winti or explanation be and now bet me explain ya che say ebia say ye the final decision ba ebia na we explanation no atasum ebi so ana entasum but final decision will be based on explanation na what the mind no into a issue Thomas Partey sa procedural fairness letter we be mo catch and say who online open source information so no Thomas Partey no face charges be UK internet slow mu hu ye ni ade na Thomas Partey care say obe explain ya na because application mo or take no but online so me hu sa information we I go against Thomas Partey application in chechim bi ohonma on the 27th of May and Thomas Partey the explanation by after say Canada for a response sending a procedural fairness letter no or the explanation by I just say explanation no by no or the document to be can a notice of criminal charge statements of assets and so ne financial standing any de kaka on kono cow say DSTV eguso a omoyi World Cup games to omoma kan de ni no moye what the and omoye DSTV so betimi ahwe all the 104 matches some ye hwebe 12 matches there into the aka no DSTV and amana possible now as less as little as 69 Ghana cedis ubetumi ama onsa aka DSTV decoder na wahwe World Cup ni bi so decoder ni bi na so person reconnect ya 58 cedis per a new 60 cedis simple short code no star 759 now you know our court no it was established said on the 28th of May 2026 this means a day after said Thomas Partey submitted his hard document in response to the procedural fairness letter no and officer no all handle Thomas Partey file no right enter into Canada for database be mo friend the global case management law system now sa database we no right due to FIFA World Cup no Canada USA and Mexico for a hosting Canada by na say footballers no I didn't know say so call akwaje visa e was man bi so abekwa akwaye fingerprints ne ade footballers no omo exempt omo due to FIFA we need to know omo exempt footballers no but because say Thomas Partey and take the temporary resident visa ne mu say or criminal charges be near ade no right ne fa no e suspicious enti sa special treatment no mo dema footballers no na Thomas Partey qualify for such special treatment no enti officer na all manage Thomas Partey file no prompted Thomas Partey application no emu say onko UK for honomo na onko tua the required fee for biometrics ni ade na face so onje ne official police certificate free UK for honomo enfambra normal for updating application. On the 4th of June 2026, this has been established in the court. All these things have been established in the court. On the 4th of June 2026, Anna Thomas Partey provided a police certificate. This is a UK police for no issue at the no Thomas Partey no. And there was a police certificate in the mono, right? Omatro say impending prosecutions for Sebi Monato of ababa webia wedi infisha dusia anase over sexual assault sene canon and afa so engaging in control anase coercive behavior wabra one obi enya nkitahudie ewon penatrimony ade adiseni na no owo under investigation by UK a police for design number we now Thomas Partey a police certificate ne so. So what I say? It's because Thomas Partey taking no into the far be suspicious. No more catching the special way now. Omode ma players no sisi a be treat Thomas Partey say or a normal person to say yeah mo right and so a normal person dia onkonko any biometrics no non-G police certificate in UK for her no tia the required fee and okoko G certificate if UK police for na UK police for actual such charges we nyina any the enti omo investigating no e wo so and or they update the application on the 4th of June 2026 enti sa documents in urban so na Thomas Partey lawyers enso actual letter e the account say the UK police for actual official police certificate na Thomas Partey kokko gye no eso no incorrect na Thomas Partey trial done him on the 7th of June 2027 indictment no honomo we pleading not guilty. It is our impending prosecutions no idea omodwin biana omontiase say UK police for na dia kaka certificate no one dia kaka it's incorrect. Enti endie omonim omo Canada for a check your system omo we say also on the 4th of June 2026 Thomas Partey submitted sign no man it's 4th of June corner and Thomas Partey receiving US visa no enti on the 5th of June and omo Canada immigration for no catch Thomas Partey say sisi ano yet me fa won fa the temporary resident visa process ni mu I was say do fa temporary resident permit application no emu say na be abetumi aba ha say because NIS standard no for nkofa omo inadmissible I be a special cases or more reasons there still an person back Canada na ye pese ejomo enti 5th of June and omo board Thomas Partey Salman ye way omo catch and say onye payment by 12th of June 2026 on the 10th of June 2026 and omo refuse Thomas Partey the temporary resident visa application or file no omo refuse no based on such charges no any the inconsistencies are na ewo ni application no it omo refuse Thomas Partey on the 10th of June no and omo hu ye say Thomas Partey has submitted a request for reconsideration any an alternative issuance of temporary resident permit. And almost say yeah the feedback way ya na afei they will say your decision e dey buy no open say you review na reconsider ni ade and they say say your court inti ampedampa on the 15th of June no and asem no ebebe piemu e wo court honomo now asem be piemu wo court hono na they say Thomas Partey ya seeking urgent and expedited relief or person almost man special treatment from the normal process asem no e go through. No judge no analyze bibia. And we say, okay, Thomas Partey, more senior than ever to the the opera say or person bebo match no on the 17th of June 2026. Now Thomas Partey ankasa lawyer our court today mu honomo on the 16th of June aka our court today mu honomo say dear Thomas Partey hwehwe say ope order senior be ya ombetumi ama no temporary entry into Canada. Now so Thomas Partey lawyer koya agya to mu say court dan no esi wo no mabemu no enya bia omoma visa tie enie ocha Thomas Partey lawyer eka sasem we say however at the hearing counsel for applicants properly considered that a directed verdict providing that a visa be issued to her client is not within the jurisdiction of the court in the circumstances. It is court need to me considering the circumstance 20 court need to Thomas Partey visa. Inti ne lawyer nakasa agiato. Judge no ese o analyze ade na no o say Thomas Partey esa so epese court no and reconsider no normal requirement be pm or Canada ha say. Why say na Thomas Partey no file application the 15th or more to assembly 16th e betumi aye kwa na court no e fa determination number on the 16th no and now post following day 17th no ɔkyena no nka court ne ɛmfa determination ɛmbra wɔ asɛm so sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ obɛtumi etu kwan because I don't know time sensitive sɛ na obɛtumi etu kwan no ekoko hyia Blackstars na mpo match no wetumi abobi enti sɛ saa na Thomas Partey hwɛ deɛ na sɛ Thomas Partey pɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ court no deɛ di kan ɛma ne visa ba wo lawyer di kan ka sɛ court ha no mo no yɛ ma visa deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu court no skip normal process was a Thomas Partey no file application record na mpo court no nso ɛma respondents no which in this case no ɛyɛ immigration minister no nkrɔfoɔ no ɛkwan mo respond to sa record no court no skip sa process na court no ɛnsa so ignore the usual process was some go through some seek leave court no ignore court no nsa so ignore requirements that ho say what say yɛde transmitting records what I say yɛde transmitting records from the court no and so and forgo cross examination of witnesses and overall no court no enyi n'ani free ebi a factor that court no enim na court no en granting no ni reliefs na opɛ no reliefs na Thomas Partey mo ehwehwɛ wɔ court de mo no omo ne say omo kra no mantumi anka omo asɛm yie ama kyɛ sɛ omo ama no good reason nti on fast reliefs no emfa ma omo but say over the entire case omo de ababetu nanim no kra na ɛbɛyɛ impossible say omo betumi produce a record of proceedings no with this such a short notice normal transmitting records no ɛbɛyɛ impossible practically impossible that's why unfair say ombe deny respondents which in this case no immigration ministry no ombe deny omo opportunity so omo de be file omo argument omo de omo evidence beba any de kaka ho ombe file applications bi ni de kaka ho omo to be nyesa within hours I say na omo ntumi deny omo so afei no say Thomas Partey pese omo ye intentem because assembly a time sensitive ebema court no arashe take decision bia nka ideally no se nka court no to ne boase a nka court no entake and afei no Thomas Partey entumi emma any example of a case a court no expedite process be say escape the normal way I was a follow expedite process. There is no such instance ever. I'll bet you your site say Bibisa esie. What is it? In the end, or no judge no, on you ready. So bema order bia. I be go against timelines no. In the end, for some reasons we 19 no or dismissing motion no. But also person state cramp obium say injunction we cry. Say injunction cry ba beda n'anim a right so nkomo di injunction na say motion on file say nkomo di injunction cry e ba beda n'anim a remember say in the first video na make us about argument no there were three things I was say in case we satisfy I say number one say I was say satisfy say Thomas Partey was something serious at hand ain't was some expeditive process no. Number two, say ebe cause no irreparable harm. No. Number three, convenience. Or say satisfies her and no miensa way. With respect to serious issue, no, right? Judge ne say ba the serious issue na. Thomas Partey aim to me improve it. Say bia the your friend is saying officer no na all handle case no. Make a serious mistake be inti was a court no etna so etie. First of all, Thomas Partey to me point out say ebia judge me dey me letter way background no me try say we was so ni na no officer ni yi nani e de ma me and officer ni refuse visa no. Nothing of the sort has been pointed out to the court so far with respect to evidence that or no judge no enim no ohwe notes officer na de can Thomas Partey application no Emma Thomas Partey kwaje ni police certificate every UK for one more biometrics de ka hu na what we say officer no was fair but Thomas Partey say who say procedural fairness no officer no holding the grounds and officer no treating fairly Debi enyesa ono judge no ehun say Thomas Partey mom na endi no kra nkyere officer no say e the application so no one can no kra say oh me what charges be say e UK empo emra mo the procedural fairness letter no emma Thomas Partey mo pointing out said there are issues with the admissibility e Canada honomo no ono Thomas Partey ede ni your friend say response eba no when to me anche the entia when to me explain the entia sa information na ira won the application ni mu when to me anche when to me afa evidence bia ankoto officer no enim and ma additional grounds the entia oh ebia onya US visa na ebia Canada hanomo de or have challenges. When to me afa evidence bia anto officer nanim enko betumi kra at the evidence from UK the entire UK for man that's why want the passport otumi to kwan ko Spain any ade sa evidence na enko betumi the ama officer no na a convince officer no enko betumi kra the ama officer say oh ebia US there me apply no say anything kan na obetumi the account wanye what is it wanye now face no there is no evidence from UK explaining our court dem wa kra che die enti kra na o mama Thomas Partey kwan e ma ne tumi ko ye adwuma e was Spain no tumi ko about the business o mon kra to me explaining die enti kra na US for a granted Thomas Partey visa o mon to me explaining say bia US for the omomra is different from Canada for emra and I say US for application there say dey ni enim ni na Thomas Partey entumi ankere what I say name Thomas Partey ba beka say officer no eyi nani officer now consider so no Thomas Partey no ye key e wo Ghana omo participation wo 2026 FIFA World Cup ni mo eno de on to me be raise issues now e wo ha say and ko betumi raise issues no and na all responded to procedural fairness letter no now again Thomas Partey eka say allegations they dey atone so and officer ni gina so e refuse the visa but on the judge no on Thomas Partey enyadwen right Thomas Partey to me enka say officer ni ye mistake by refusing no on Thomas Partey ni visa because paragraph 36 1C of Omo Canada for Omo Immigrations and Refugees Protections Act no states clearly obi oye admissible any obi oye inadmissible. Paragraph 36 1B echiemu say officer no ohia say ebe convicted answer na wa che say we admissible and say we inadmissible allegations no any charge no alone is sufficient. A solid grounds, a reasonable grounds are officer and to be so. And they refuse Thomas Partey. Instead Thomas Partey can say a alleged act be and almost so no Thomas Partey na committee na officer ni gina so into officer na anya fair ono judge ono Thomas Partey enyadwe. Now the first set Thomas Partey can say oh ye nyan convicting ye na allegations keke near to no irrelevant. Hasem no irrelevant. In fact, say omo ma Thomas Partey kwan e ma ne bi koko piemu e Canada honoma e be create gap because omo anye paragraph 36 no keke e Immigration and Refugees Protection Act no omo ye no for a reason and Thomas Partey fit into that paragraph into a inadmissible so omo ma Thomas Partey kwan omo create omo make an exemption for Thomas Partey pe e be create a gap positive in this regard. The applicant's statutory interpretation argument, if accepted, would create a gap whereby persons charged with crime but not yet tried will be able to avoid criminal inadmissibility. Into your dear. On to me, NJ Thomas Partey, and someone ever to court in him, and tum. Officer no. And committee any serious mistake biana and also with your court the officer no ne kwan so no again ebano irreparable harm no eswa right irreparable harm no your status be emano right in one of the case laws Canada hono say e was say eye harm ye hu ne say hwe ade we say yam preventia na se ye cause harm na ade a nipa no entumi en recover nipa no ontumi en recover from say ye cause sa harm we pe ye hu bibia enye yie nti e was say ye prevent sa irreparable harm no from happening. But Thomas Partey case na eda ye nim no, right? Senka otumi establish ye po say officer no eye mistake bi aye equivalent to a serious issue was a court no etia. Enka was say Thomas Partey to me show say obe suffer irreparable harm. Say omo court no ama ne kwan ma na nkopie mu e wo Canada ho ene Ghana ambo omo opening match e wo FIFA World Cup na ase. Na Thomas Partey ka say oh your friend is saying say oni Ghana anko bo ewo your friend World Cup ni ma or Messi an opportunity na afesu no cause reputational harm ne visa ya refuse ye say ni din eni ade sa reputational harm ya Thomas Partey ken ne Canada visa mu refuse no enye no na cause reputational harm charges wo UK no na cause reputational harm enye Canada ho asem no na cause reputational harm. Canada there a visa and no refuse no based on immigration laws no. So bibi wo hono ma cause reputational harm asem da UK no. Omo Canada for no omo enim ho hwe. Enti ho na judge no eba balance of convenience. Now balance of convenience no actually say okay ade a ye why na ye ma ne ho ato no. Ade a ye ho beto yen. Ade a ye obi a ho beto no ana say ade a ye nipa ba akopɛ na ne ho beto no, right? Enti in this case no judge no ehu ye say hwɛ balance of convenience no in this case no a favor Canada say omo protect Canada omo immigration system no any enforcement at parliament dia ba beto with respect to omo Immigration Refugees Protection Act no ensemo ewom omo hwe say Thomas Partey a ebe favor no na Blackstars team betumi abom match no na Thomas Partey nkwante no omo be create an inconvenience for the entire act parliament e create a bomb immigration wonsem e ban no dabi eno die nti for convenience die omo ebe ka say Thomas Partey we ni die debi in favor. Again, on convenience, no. Almost say Thomas Partey di osiri, right? Thomas Partey really feel ohwehwe yi na no. Idea be mo Canada for no. Almost set aside a lot of legalities just for Thomas Partey. Na so almost set aside a lot of legalities, so I also mo consider harm no. Say harm you more cause is it in public interest? And I say it go against public interest. Inti also mo consider public interest. No more hama or mo make it to omomra any omo nhyehyeye omo legal processes eda ho no. Omo hwe mo paadia Thomas Partey. So mo create sa exception sa loophole no de ma no be piem wo Canada ho no mo dia emwa and serve public interest. E cause more harm to public no. Inti no die considering the charges etia Thomas Partey ni die. So mo bend mana enyi omo to me bend the whole country emra emfama nipa baako intend omo ka say Thomas Partey the request our de beto manim say we pay temporary resident permit ni ade no osere onim said you ohwehwe no time sensitive na someone responded in a timely manner ebe ha Thomas Partey no na mum no or ka se court ni to me nya ho hwe tell the no judge no ka se Thomas Partey ade oba court ho ba behwehwe ndie so the manner enyiye because a crime be brave so emboa Canada abai no aha ye go 624